How do we record our Crown Reserve assets? Non-council Crown land managers are required to keep records in relation to the reserves they manage. The Crown Land Management Act 2016 specifies that the type of records that must be kept are detailed in the Crown Land Management Regulation 2018. One of the record-keeping requirements under the regulation is to maintain a plant and asset register. This makes the development and maintenance of an asset register a legal obligation for CLMs. If a CLM manages multiple reserves, a separate asset register should be kept for each reserve. What should a CLM put on their asset register? An understanding of what an asset is and how to identify assets on Crown reserves has been explored in separate videos. The next step is for CLMs to record these assets and their value in an asset register. Asset value should always include all materials and labour that has been used in the supply and installation or construction of the asset that allowed it to become functional. When purchasing new assets or upgrading existing ones, make sure that an invoice is issued so that details such as purchase date and value, manufacturer and supplier, and serial and model numbers can all be used to record information on the asset register. Where an asset value is unknown, list the asset and provide as much detail as possible, such as age of asset, condition, manufacturer, supplier, materials that the asset may be constructed from, or any model or serial numbers. If there is an asset that the CLM has not paid for, such as a donated item, a determination must be made of an initial value for recording purposes. The department may be able to assist CLMs with this valuation. For the purposes of departmental reporting, an asset register should include all assets that have a value of $5,000 or greater, work and improvements that have been undertaken that cost $5,000 or more, heritage items, any items that the CLM feels should be included on the register, asset locations, if assets are located across a number of sites on the reserve, and photos of the asset. Asset Register Review. An asset register is only able to provide a picture of reserve assets at any given point in time. The asset register must therefore be reviewed as new or upgraded assets are identified or created. If there are no new or upgraded assets to record throughout the financial year, a good time for CLMs to review their asset register is when undertaking their annual reporting commitments. This provides an opportunity to review and report on asset condition and plan for any upgrades or replacements that may need to occur in the coming year. Maintaining a current asset register will also help CLMs meet financial obligations, access insurance, and plan for future resource requirements of a reserve. Find out more on the Reserve Manager website, reservemanager.crownland.nsw.gov.au.